Hey, welcome back. It's JP with Max TR3 Revival. Just want to say Christmas is done and we're coming up on New Year's, so got a few things I want to try and get done. Had a day where I had to help out my kid who needed some work done on Daily Driver. I spent most of the day helping her fix up an O2 sensor so she could get her tags. In Northern Virginia here, we have emissions control. So you have to pass your emissions test, which means no codes on your car in order to get your tags renewed. So I spent the better part of half a day helping her do that. So to help her save some money, I helped her with that project. Got one wrong sensor, one right sensor, but a rebagged part. Anyway, long story short is finally got done. She has new tags on the way. Hope she's happy. Moving forward, got some projects I want to work on and see if we can get back on track with getting the car ready to go. Hey, I just want to say thanks to everybody who has jumped on to my channel, check out what I have going on, and subscribed. I have a lot of people that, do watch what's going on, but haven't hit the little button. And if you could do that, I'd sure appreciate it. So here we go. Let's try and get some things taken care of. So back up, what I'm going to try and do is hunt down the rest of the parts I need for the rear end, the shackles and the plates that hook the shackles to the spring via the link. And then I'm going to move some boxes around. I got to clean up the bench down there. Then we can see what we got. I'm going to try and start reassembling on the front end here. So I've got the tool I need to ream out the bushes on the front, so that's ready to go. And then a few other things I've got on my list over here. I wanted to paint that front cross member brace, and I think it's going to be warm enough. I am going to send off the other shock to have it rebuilt, so that's coming up. Paint touch up on the frame, I think. The other thing really I'm going to do is a lot of the places that I missed were internal stuff. I've got the Eastwood kit for internal frame coating. I have to tape off the location so make sure it doesn't, bleed through, and then take care of that. That's the plan. Hey, so another day and another hunting down parts. I did find everything that I took off in order to get the frame down on the ground. So everything's kind of back into place. The shackle's back on. I got the shocks back on. I got most of the front end kind of hanging back together. So I got the other replacement trunnion right there. That one's gonna be on this side right here. That was the one that was pitted really bad. I got most of the bins all in one location so I can kind of go through what I got. And I am still looking for the shackle brackets and the U-bolts for the rear end. That's currently sitting over in the corner. So we'll get that dug back out and see if we can't make a little more progress. Happy so far with being able to put my finger on everything and start out 2022. A couple projects I've been working on. So here's one of them, which I can now cross off my list. I did get 3 coats of clear, matte clear. I didn't want it shiny. I wanted to preserve that look, it being painted and worn, and well, that's done. I'm just waiting on it to finish drying. You can see the paint on it there. It came out pretty good. Also decided to work on some bushes. So in the front end, I don't know if you remember from my previous video, but I had pressed out one of the good bushes and then took it to a shop. So kind of little boo-boo there, but so I was thinking I'll need to get them in. So I had the tool to ream them out so they'll fit, and since I've got two new trunnions, that'll work really well. This is what they look like, the new ones. And they have a kind of a groove cut in them, and that's so when you grease them, it can get all the way around on the trunnion itself. But that hole that you're looking at right in there, it has to line up with the grease zerk fitting, which is right there. Let's focus. And make sure when you press that in, that you line it so it will line up with that hole, or else if you grease it, it won't go through. Just press it in with a vise and then use the small ball peen on top of a large ball peen to kind of center it. Just make sure it's in the middle. So that's good. I got 3 more to go, and then start doing some fitting. So that was today's kind of here's what I want to do. So I'm getting there. Little close up of the cross member here. I think it came out rather nicely. Just a really cool touch, I think, is gonna, set the car off, which it's gonna be the family's ride, something to remember the way it was when it first entered into my possession. Well, there you go. Hey, so I also wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody, and hope 2022 is the best year for you in a while. Last couple have been a little rough, so I'm hoping prosperity, health, plenty of time to get some wrenching done and working on your particular projects and rides. But so there we go. Happy New Year.